Hello and welcome back. If you're scared that there wasn't a video on Thursday, you're not the boss of me. I fell asleep. I was tired. I'm still tired. But I just got off of the phone. I was on phone conversation for like 2 hours. It is 11 o'clock at night, which is when I normally go to bed. But today is Friday, so I will make some Pokemans for you today. So what we're going to do real quick, we're going to look at our Pokemans. We have our dudes. So what we want, we know that we're going up against a fire gym soon. And we want to make sure that we have a team that is appropriate for the fire dudes. So we don't need you right now. So you can come out and monitor. On Gali and Densetsu are our... I feel bad saying weak points, but they are technically our weak points in this. Because they're both weak to fire. So I guess literally it is true that they are our weak points. So we're going to take them out for now. And we really do not have any backups. I guess Rhyhorn, Rambi over here would be a backup for a fire gym. We would need to get him some levels. Him? Yes, him some levels. Slowpoke, as it could actually be a really crappy backup. Man, look at those stats. Those are awful. Just awful. But you do know Water Gun. So Dope Master might end up going with us. Let's see. Anybody else? We got 16. Yeah, everybody else would require 1,000,000 levels. And really, the only people here, I guess, would be Rambi and Dope Master. As, I guess, you know, Kukla. Kukla would need even more levels in order to get up higher. But you do know Bubble. Bubble's a horrible move. You almost... Okay, as far as attack and defense go, and speed, you are about the same as stupid Dope Master here. Look at that. Now, you don't have the special attack, but we would hopefully get you something that is not reliant on special attack. Poor Butterfree. Nope, we're done. Oh, no, I meant to say no. Okay, so that's all we were going to do. We go in there real quick and switch our Pokemans around. And we want everybody at least level 39, so that means that Arizona gets to move to the front of the class. And now, to the mansion! To the wonderful mansion, except before they're the mansion, we're gonna go back to get fossils! Because Kabutops is rock and water type. Or, I guess Kabuto. You're late. Where were you? Your fossil's back to life. It was Kabuto. I received Kabuto. Do I want to give a nickname to Kabuto? Why, yes I do. And for whatever reason, as always, it has to be the first name that comes to mind. And the first name that came to mind when I read Kabuto, and I don't know why, is Kamen Rider. So, Kabuto is now Kamen Rider. And it just fits. It's like they wanted me to name them Kamen Rider. And I just got a text message, so let me check who this is. Haha. Yes, wishing me a good night's sleep because I have to get up early in the morning compared to her. Her being the person who is text messaging me, which is none of your business at the moment. Okay, so Kabuto is in box 1. We will go back real quick. No, don't heal my Pokemon, heal my Pokemon, heal my Pokemon. Let's stop walking into the sign and start walking in. Get off of the sign. Get in the PC. Get in the P... Wow, you look weird. Like, I get you're kind of like a horseshoe crab looking thing, but there, the two little spots that are supposed to be your eyes, that's just... You look like a flump. That's what you look like. You look like a flump. And you're level 5. That is going to take forever to level you up. And your stats are almost as good as Dope Master's. No. Battle armor blocks critical hits, and you know nothing. You know nothing of my work. Do I have an XP share? Do I have a slice of rhubarb pie? Let's see. Old Amber versus Seeker, Old Rod, Berry Pouch, Famed Checker. I want to find XP share. Is there such a thing as XP share? Where the heck is XP share? Ba 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 ba, XP share. It repels wild Pokemon. Oh, I do have something that gets rid of wild Pokemon. That's nice. Big Pearl can be sold. Waterstone does Waterstone stuff. So I don't have an XP share. Well, isn't that just the bee's knees? If I could remember offhand if there was a Pokemon daycare in this game and where it might be, I could potentially shove you in the Pokemon daycare. But for now, I don't want to risk putting Kamen Rider at the beginning, at the front of my party, and getting into battle to level him up. Just in case, Coughing is going to be my Pokemon for this area. If we can avoid killing Coughing. So what we need to do, because I can't remember the button for it, is go in here and go into Summary and look at these moves. Okay, so Slash is 70. We're not going to dig. 60. So I guess I want to use Swift. Gonna use Swift. No, my controller's not doing what I want. I've been pushing the up button and it wasn't moving up. Use Swift. Arizona, use Swift. Man, that was fast. Ugh. That is too close. Alright, I guess I gotta put Gally in. Fortunately, Gally is a poison type, so he cannot be poisoned, I believe. But he's also grass type, which I think is weak to poison, so it should take normal poison damage, potentially? Sleep Powder! Gally's attack missed. Coughing, use Smokescreen. I hate Smokescreen. I hate wild Pokemon that can get away with this kind of thing. Yay, Sleep Powder worked. And now to capture the Coughing. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Alright, go to the bag. We don't really have anything that can hit him, or her, technically, to weaken more, so I just have to hope that Sleep is enough with this half hit point go. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. Gotcha! Coughing was caught. Coughing was added to the Pokédex. Next to Grimer. The Poison Pokemon. 2 foot tall, 2.2 pounds, because it's just a puff of hot air. Because it stores several kinds of toxic gases in its body, it is prone to exploding without warning, like a gas spore from D&D. Give a nickname to the captured Coughing? Why, yes. We are going to name our captured Coughing Folgers, because that is the first name that came to mind. The best part of waking up is never waking up because Folgers killed you. Folgers, is that a girly enough name, or should I name it Folgerset? Folgersa? Folgersa? No, I don't like Folgersa. Go back one. There we go. Folgers! The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Way to go, team! You have captured the thingy. Alright, so where are we going in here? There's a staircase, there's a Pokeball. We want the Pokeball. I found an escape rope. That will come in handy. What else? We got an office chair. We have a doorway. We have a Rattata, because there's nothing I could potentially do to a Rattata at this point in the game. Rattata are so OP at level 26. Arizona gained a piddling amount of experience. Dun da 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 da. Isis, I need you to find a Pokeball that you can't get to because that thing is open. Or closed, I guess. Technically closed. Well. Alright, what was over here? What was over here? Why couldn't I get a Vulpix? I need fire-type Pokemon! And I love Vulpix. They're cute. Let's dig. Arizona's gonna get... I don't think Arizona's gonna gain a level off of this because the Vulpix is not evolved. So it's going to be a very small amount of experience. Fortunately, unless Blaine has a Charizard, dig should do work, son. Oh, that was enough. You are worth more than Rattata. Who would have guessed? What a nice level. I would have liked 3 attack, but I will live with 2 attack. Quite good. Alright, we're going to switch Pokemans again. Ratchel, you will get first dibs. Hopefully we'll come across another Rattata and you can kill it. There is a small child inside this burnt-out husk of a mansion. Vulpix appeared! Vulpix, get bit in half by my Hyper Fang! Boom! You are dead. I don't even have to question whether or not you're going to die, because obviously you're going to die. Gemini, you're going to die. No, you're going to die twice. What? You startled me. I thought you were a ghost. That's why. Who is this kid's name? Youngster Johnson would like to battle. Youngster Johnson sent out Ekans. Is it just a coincidence that this kid uses poison Pokemon in the poison Pokemon area? I'm going to Hyper Fang you. I'm going to do it just out of spite. Oh, you lived? You are so lucky you have Intimidate. You are so unlucky I know Quick Attack. Actually, I could have used any of my attacks. Most likely to kill you, except for Focus Energy. That's not an attack. It's an ability. It's not an ability. It's a thing. Move. It's a move. Move is the word that we want. Oh, double Intimidate. Man. Aw, man. I wonder if you'll be able to survive multiple attacks. I love the little lines from the glare. That looked so stupid. I hate paralysis. We're not going to use an item on paralysis. We're just going to switch to a different Pokemon. Your brother's going to come in, and your brother's going to teach this snake a lesson. Right now, you would think that you're rats, but you're actually mongoose. A different type of rodent-style creature. Ooh, 219 XP. About to use Eradicate. Will you switch Pokemon? Yes, I will switch Pokemon. I will switch my Pokemon to Bird Brains. Because both of the rats have seen combat, and I don't want them to necessarily have to kill. You know, it would be fitting. I do believe that Ratboy loves to kill Raticates. Try attack, please. Try attack. Do or do not. There is no try. Said the dude with the worst Yoda accent impersonation ever. 844 experience. That was worth a pretty little penny. I can't get any wins. No, because you're a scared little kid, you snot-nosed brat. I was exploring here by myself, but I feel spooked. I ought to go soon. Yes, you ought to go soon. Grimer! Snot! I love Snot. Such a massive defense on this Pokemon. Most poison types, I say most poison types, quite a few poison types are very defensive Pokemon. Raise your evasiveness. I don't want you to evade my attack. I want you to get bit in half and die. Thank you. That is all. Ratchel is still paralyzed. I am considering unparalyzing her. A secret switch. Press it? Yes. Who wouldn't? Ooh, and now it's got glowing red eyes. Oops, that's a rock. You cannot run past the rock. There's a song like that, isn't there? I can't remember it. I'm so tired, my brain isn't working and I can't make jokes. Can't stop the rock. Now I'm confused and paralyzed. This is bad. This is really bad. But you know what else? I can run away because I have run away! Run away from the makers of Blamco. Actually, Blamco sounds like the company, and they make some other product. Like Whamco and their Frisbees. Is that Whamco? I'm so sorry. I apologize for being so tired. I actually made a mistake at work today because I was so tired. I went to the team room in the morning before rounds, and the one resident was asking me what dose of calcium gluconate to use for hyperkalemia. And for the life of me, I swore that I shouldn't say I thought she said hypercalcemia. I did think she said hypercalcemia, but she said hyperkalemia. And I replied hyperkalemia, but my brain was saying hypercalcemia. And so I was like, why are we giving calcium for hypercalcemia? That doesn't make sense. But I actually said, why are we giving calcium for hyperkalemia? And then they were looking at me and they're like, because. And I was like, but it's hyperkalemia. And they're like, I don't think you're understanding. And I was like, probably not. And I'm poisoned. And I'm hurt by poison. And quick attack and you're dead. Boom. Yay. Critical hit. Coughing fainted. Ratchel gained experience. And we go right back to the Pokemon's center. Alright, so how close are we to death? We are at 65. So we will walk a couple spaces. Walk a couple spaces. Couple spaces. In the new Pokemon, to the best of my knowledge in Pokemon X, if you're poisoned, you don't take poison damage when you walk. I'm pretty sure that this change predates Pokemon X. I don't think that's a brand new thing for Pokemon X. But I kind of like it. You lose one of the key components. I say key components. One of the components of... Oh, no, wait. Go back downstairs. I wanted to check and see what's going on with those gates, if any of them fell down. Muck. I liked Muck. I had a Muck in my blue party for a while. Hyper Fang. I wanted to see... no, we're past that wanting to see stuff. Yeah, I was so tired that I was completely confused about what my team was telling me. And I told them, I said, I am very tired, and I am not happy right now, so I need to wake up a bit before we go on rounds. And so I got a soda, and I woke up a bit. And then we went on rounds, and I was an ace. I'm going to say I was an ace. I wasn't necessarily an ace. I love the eyes on Grimer. Grimer looks so kind of Muppety. Doesn't it Grimer look like he could be talking, or in this case, she could be talking to Cookie Monster about something? So very puppet. Please don't poison me. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Oh, Ratchel. Ratboy and Ratchel, you have such poor defenses. You take so much damage from everything. Just let me go. All I want to do is get the stupid thing. Oh, no, I shouldn't have run away from Eradicate. They're worth more experience. I'm stupid. I found protein. Put the protein in the pocket. You put the protein in the pocket and you shake it all together. Put the protein in the pocket and you drink it all up. That's a song. It's about putting protein in your pocket and drinking it. However, that's supposed to occur. We're not entirely clear on how that's supposed to occur. We just know that it is supposed to occur. And it occurs to me that I neglected to check the second set of barriers. Thank you for killing him in one hit. That makes me a happy camper. So, up, over, up. So many random battles. Not nearly as many as Seafoam Islands, though. So I will be nice. I will say yes. You are not random battling me. You are not battling me as randomly as in Seafoam Islands. One hit KO. That is what I love. Alright, up and over the wall, down here, past the chair, and we still have a barrier there. Okay. So we're going to have to find, for example, the statue on the second floor that we saw very briefly when I accidentally went upstairs, and use that, potentially, to lower some more. S'more. Lower it s'more. Nope, too far. Or not far enough, technically. Come on, get over here, get up the stairs. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to fight our way through this, and we're going to go back to the Pokemon Center to heal, because we are overly cautious, because this is a... Did you notice that the 3 female Grimers all died in one hit, but the male Grimer didn't? That is sexist, Pokemon. That is inappropriate, and we are not going to put up with that kind of stuff in this playthrough, okay? I need you to understand this. I need to hear you verbally. Per FAA regulations, I need verbal consent for this. Hyperfang to the jugular vein. Hyperfang to the jugular vein. That should be on a t-shirt. I almost gained a level, and I did not have any more fights on the way out, so I will not be gaining a level at this moment. Go into the PC, which stands for Pokemon Center, or pretty cool if you're a Popple. And that's where we're going to end it. Yes, it's still about a 20-minute episode, so that's long enough, isn't it? And I really, really, really need to go to bed and get my sleep on. Get your sleep on. Until next time, bye-bye.